Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Yusufzai, and today I welcome you to a day in the life of medieval England. Today I will explore the daily lives of three people from the medieval ages, or individuals, which is a peasant, a knight, and a lord. Using old writings and modern research, we will take a look at their routines, duties, and the society they lived in. Okay, our journey begins with the lives of a peasant. Their day starts at dawn, very early, to match their rhythms of farm life. Peasants lived in small one-room cottages made of sticks and mud with thatched roofs. They ate simple meals like bread, porridge, stew, and sometimes vegetables. And according to Christopher Dyer and the Material World of English Peasants, says their meals were modest but essential for their hard work. Peasants normally had their days in the fields from sunrise to sunset. Peasants worked on fields taking care of crops, animals, tasks like plowing, sowing, and harvestings were tough and never ending. Many old writings show how relentless their work was. And their middays offered a short break. Lunch was often more like bread, maybe some cheese, or a simple vegetable stew. Despite their hard work, moments of community and shared labor was common, giving them a sense of togetherness. And as evening came, peasants finished their chores before heading home for supper, often similar to their lunch. Their lives were closely tied to the land and the seasons, with little change day to day. And as night fell, the peasant's family went to bed early for rest for another day of hard work. Their lives were marked by a constant cycle of labor and devotion to their land. Next up, we will explore the life of a knight. The knight we will explore is Sir Thomas, a knight in the 14th century England, represents the ideal of chivalry and service. His day begins with intense training. Knights train daily in combat skills, preparing for both tournaments and battles. According to Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, describes knights as heroes of bravery and honor. Well, besides fighting, knights managed estates and upheld the feudal system. According to the modus, the name is really hard, but yeah, knights owned loyalty and military service to their lord in exchange for land. Meals were social events with plenty of food and drink. Knights enjoyed meat, bread, ale, which is beer, reflecting their higher status because they were higher above peasants. Writings by Saint Bernard of Calvaris, okay, highlighted the spiritual and the communal sides of knighthood, blending fighting skills with pity. And in their free time, knights went hunting and attended tournaments, which showed off their skills and strengthened their social bonds with other people. These activities also kept them fit for the battles. Well, despite their privileges, knights had many responsibilities, from defending the realm to upholding the chivalric code. Their life was a mix of duty, honor, and service. And finally, the last person we will take a look at is the life of a lord. A lord is a powerful figure in medieval society, and today we will talk about Lord Williams. Lord William starts his day by overseeing his estates and his people. Lords manage large states, ensuring productivity and justice. They resolve disputes and enforce laws and cared for their tenants. According to Thomas Bison and Medieval Lordship, He says the role of a lord was crucial to the feudal system, combining authority with care. Holding courts was a key duty where lords addressed the concerns of their vassals and peasants, and the letter of Fulbert of Chartres on feudal obligations highlighted the mutual duties between lords and their vassals, emphasizing protection and loyalty. And their meals were grand affairs, showing their wealth and status. These feasts were not just for eating, but for diplomacy and showing power. Sylvia Thurp's Economy and Society in Medieval England points out the social and economic importance of these big, huge, wealthy gatherings. And lords also engaged in politics, communicating with other nobles and the king. Their influence went beyond their land, affecting larger regional and national politics. The life of a lord was one of the constant management and planning, balancing the demands of governance with the expectations of nobility. In medieval England, life was a complex tapestry of different rules and responsibilities, from the hard-working peasants to a brave knight and the powerful lord, each played a crucial part in the fabric of feudal society. Their daily lives, shaped by duty, labor, and hierarchy, gives us a glimpse into a world defined by a rigid structure and enduring human life. And thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about the feudal system and how they work together and run the society. Thank you.